like a expose, because they called him a predator, so I'm thinking like this chick or person is like underage, but like I'm not getting any confirmation here unless I missed it earlier. But I like if this is just like two adults just talking to, like, why, like, who the fuck, like, why does this matter?
Tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into a new apartment. Unk is down bad, paying for.
No, I was about to say, like, yeah, if anything, it's just sad that he's honestly kind of living up to his personality. Like, that's sad, bro. Like, he seems like the kind of dude that would like send women money that he's interested in just to kind of like help them or impress them, and that's his way of showing that like he likes them or something. Like, yeah, predator is such a crazy stretch. What is this terminology? Bro's just an asshole. That's all this is, man. He's just an asshole. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy LiLMakkyRov, aka Meato. You already know. Oh shit, hold on, give me 1 second. God damn. Alright, my fault. What's up, y'all? It's your boy LiLMakkyRov, aka Meato. Hope y'all doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, man, we back here with another reaction. Sorry, I had to pause for a second because, you know, your boy had to go get that motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man, you know, we had to spark up before this one. But yeah, man, as you can see by the picture right here, we got some drama here with some SYKKUNO action. Pause. Whoa, pause. We got some drama here with SYKKUNO. I'm not like an avid SYKKUNO fan at all. Like, I never really watched him. I remember seeing him way back in like 2020 days when everybody was stuck inside, you know, and you know, these guys, like, it was like a big group of like him and like Pokimane, like Valkyrie, SYKKUNO, I think like Jacksepticeye was in there because I watched Jacksepticeye. I saw he played like a couple like Among Us games with them, but he was a part of like a big group of like the really big popular streamers, like some of the ones I just listed, where they would all like in 2020 like play like Among Us, and like that's how a lot of them kind of blew up. That's how he kind of blew up, I'm assuming. When I saw that there's apparently, like this title said right here by WestJet, which if y'all check out the original video, I'm gonna put the link in the description below, the SYKKUNO files drop. Somebody dropped some Google Docs on this man. And you already know, when somebody takes the time to make a Google Doc about a person, you know it's either gonna be the dumbest shit in the world or the craziest shit in the world. But it's one of the two, never in between. So yeah, man, we're gonna watch it. Yeah, so let's just get right to it.
Massive day for the unemployed. The SYKKUNO files just dropped, and it's insane. Big Google Docky. Don't know who SYKKUNO is? He's one of the Chinese streamers who would play Among Us with Pokimane during the pandemic.
Yeah,
that's crass.
In this video, we'll be looking at the Google Docky, the video that Mugen made in collaboration with the victims, as well as some responses from other streamers, so stay tuned.
I just thought, yo, he's gonna go.
Because it's about to get disappointing.
Man, you already know. Wait, what did XQC say?
The video that Mugen made in collaboration with the victims, as well as some responses from other streamers, so stay tuned.
I just thought, yo, he's gonna go.
Okay, yeah, you already know when XQC is calling you the GOAT over documents that have dropped on you. You know you probably did some crazy shit, bro. The last thing I want to hear if some Google Docs drop on me ever is XQC going, chat. He's kind of the GOAT, chat. Hold on, give me a second though. I'm about to spark up. Hold on. I'm gonna skip this part. But
again, disappointing. On Valentine's Day of this year, I was followed on Twitter by SYKKUNO. I thought it was amazing that such a big content creator even knew I existed, let alone followed me on social media. He had been my role model and someone I looked up to for a long time, ever since my days in high school. I love the way this Chinese guy lied to all these women and gaslit them in Among Us. No wonder he was so good at Among Us. He was an imposter. SYKKUNO is not the kind, soft-spoken character you see on stream. He is a serial cheater, liar, and manipulator who uses his status to get what he wants from as many women as possible. More specifically, the ones who are smaller up or up-and-coming content creators, knowing he can take advantage of them. Below, you will find...
That's very interesting. I mean, here's my thing. I don't really care all that much if somebody is crappy in a relationship. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, in the grand scheme of things, over things that we can definitely cancel people over, being like a crappy boyfriend or like a toxic boyfriend is like pretty fucking low on the bar for me, especially since I've been on YouTube since I was like 12. I've seen some of the crazy shit some of these creators get caught up in. A lot of them are child related. So compared to like a guy who's just kind of like a toxic manipulating asshole, I can't really find too much of a care here. But if he is also using that to like be a piece of shit and like take advantage of like smaller creators in some way that's like harming them, you know, that's something to talk about for sure. But
that will expose his calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation, as well as a recording of a voice call where he explicitly admits to all the wrongdoings.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
is 34 years old. How is he
damn,
still a boy, bro?
Yo, damn, 34. Yo, I'm 27. Okay, a lot of people say I look 30. Shoot, people when I was like 22, 20, 21 would say I look 27. So, like, I look a little bit older than what I am. This dude, I thought he was like in his 20s. I thought he was my age. Bro's 34? Damn. Yeah, I give it to you, bro. You look young as hell. Fuck, dude. You got me.
But what made him
Shit.
really desirable is just how socially awkward he was. He was innocent in an endearing way. He was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him. In a nutshell, he was this picture. Almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered.
Never trust a dude that covers their mouth when they laugh. Our first conversation after
I mean, whatever, dude. I will say it is definitely. I've noticed there's like a trend of some guys who do definitely play that like, I'm just like a sensitive, like soft guy. I like just have a hard time talking to women. Like that's how like they play themselves up. So then like almost kind of like they gain like sympathy almost from women, and they just kind of get like like love, not a love, but they get like women to like them out of like a weird kind of sympathy. I've noticed it as I've gotten older, and it's weird as fuck.
I was so excited about him following me that I told a friend who then urged me to strike up a conversation. I finally worked up the courage to send him a DM, and he replied right away. Are you still looking for a Valentine's date, perhaps? Sabrina Carpetbomb? What? You can't just open up with something like that. And besides, Valentine's Day is almost over where I'm from already. I mean, we can always do a Valentine's Day do-over, you know? And then this 34-year-old man invited me to play games with him. In the first conversation, he brought up what kind of games he liked to play and invited me to play with him after a convention. Oh, do you want to play Eureka Legends? You know, so far it doesn't look bad.
That's crazy. Yo, okay, bro. We ain't got to do all that. That's crazy. But all right.
He says he can heal her with a healing kit and asks her what games she plays. I play it, but I'm pretty bad. Can you carry me, lol? I play Overwatch a little, but I'm most useful on Torb, hiding behind a turret, but they nerfed that apparently. Asking a girl to carry you in game is crazy work, but let's move on. After some more boring conversations about gaming, they moved on. Interest in where I live. For context, this is still the same day as the first conversation. Oh my, that's crazy. Only moved to Discord at a few hours apart since I'm EU time zone and he's US time zone. Things started out innocently enough with him inquiring about fun things to do where I live, such as aquariums and conventions. TwitchCon EU specifically. I'd like to point out that I said we could go on a date and make up for Valentine's. He not once expressed to me any discomfort or that he wasn't single. He wouldn't get it. SYKKUNO's married to the game. So then he did the unforgivable thing of following her private Instagram. I also learned that there is a 15-year age gap between us. Yo, is this person f***ing because, bruh, you DM'd him first? I don't know. The math ain't mathin' for this one. Making plans to move in together.
Well, that's why, like, if you interested, like, I don't know why people just don't ask people how old they are. You know what I mean? Like, if you're interested in somebody that you meet on the internet or whatever, and you don't, damn it, I hit my water bottle with the ciggy. If you meet somebody online and you've never met them in real life, like you don't know them at all, why would you not just ask them their age? Even if you look at them and even if like you think to yourself like, yeah, I'm one of them people, I can tell like when somebody's really young or whatever. Why wouldn't you just ask? Just be sure. Just get the like verbal or like verbal or like in text or whatever confirmation that they're of age or you just know their age in general. Because like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Like, people just don't be doing that shit. And then they get surprised when they're talking to somebody who's way younger than what they thought or way older than what they thought. It's like, well, did you ever fucking ask? Well, no, because I didn't want to be awkward about it. What the fuck? No.
No, our relationship moved so incredibly fast it almost felt like a dream. It was like he could make anything I wanted happen, and as someone as prolific and successful as him, I had no reason to doubt anything he said to me. Girl, what? He's the Among Us guy. You can't be trusted. Even if he's joking. 2 days of knowing someone talking about getting a cat together? Crazy work. We had known each other barely for a few days, and this 34-year-old man was already expressing interest in moving in together to live in the same house. Or how you get a DM him first and then age shame him. Put some respect on his name. He used a VTuber when talking to Bernie Sanders, and yes, that's true. In this screen...
No way. That's real? That's real? Come on, you're... This man... No way. You pulled up Bernie Sanders meets a VTuber world first. So, I mean, I guess that's fair. I mean, it's the whole idea he's supposed to meet a VTuber, or was he just gonna talk to Bernie and he just pulled up as in his VTuber avatar?
Bernie Sanders, and yes, that's true. In this screenshot, SYKKUNO said he's only ever had one relationship in his entire life. I would eventually found out that was a lie, and he's been dating and living in the same house as his girlfriend for years, and I was not the only girl on the internet that he spoke to on a daily basis. Why are you shocked? This dude is 34.
Okay.
He saw the towers fall and he was old enough to cry. I've only actually dated someone once and they broke up with me, so yeah, I think I'm just not very good, so it's probably just a me issue. We texted every single day.
Yeah, this is like, so far, this whole thing just sounds like somebody who just hit him up and like thought they were gonna be something, and then he just didn't. Like, he's being, yeah, he's kind of like, yeah, he's definitely like feeding into it, but like nothing crazy so far, you know, like nothing that's like damning.
And these interactions would be charged with flirting and suggestive topics. I would send him suggestive pictures and audios, and he would confirm that he'd himself to them. Additionally, he'd always
okay.
act flustered and inexperienced, keeping up the illusion on his stream innocent persona.
I would say, well, is she of age? I would say if she's of age, I mean, like, does it really fucking matter? Like, you know, as long as she's, like, does it really fucking matter?
It's a nice backside you got that yet while he's covering his mouth or something. On top of texting, we also called almost every day, even after he'd streamed for 8 hours. I now realize he was quiet because his girlfriend lived with him and he didn't want her to hear. Hey, don't let your girlfriend stop you from finding your wife.
Because in reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator, a serial cheater, and a predator.
Okay, predator is a pretty big word. What did he do?
Crazy.
Did he do a jungle clear and forget the scuttle crab? That's punishable by death in China, by the way.
What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021. But you don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself.
Patience, guys. We'll get to the call. Christ, I know you guys don't need that much stimulation. Come on. Whoa, he sent her $81 to buy her the new Resident.
Thank you. I tried my best to sound good for you. Wait, why'd you send me 81 bucks? Oh, you said you wanted the new Resident Evil game. Oh, I mean specifically 81. I don't know. Oh, I think you meant, oh, you mean specifically 81? I don't know. Okay. Like, again, like, if, like, is this like a expose? Because they called him a predator, so I'm thinking like this chick or person is like underage, but like I'm not getting any confirmation here unless I missed it earlier. But I like, if she, like, if this is just like two adults just talking to, like, why, like, who the fuck, like, why does this matter? If anything, you just got played. Oh well, fucking, I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's see.
Evil game. Now they're talking about working out together and go.
We'll work out together then. I can spot you. Oh, I need to exercise more or something. Blank sweara. We'll work out together then. I can spot you, you know. Gym dates are also cute. Are those even dates?
Going on gym dates and yeah, like
15 minutes max. I spent I spent 2-3 hours at the gym. Are those even dates? I mean, yeah, a lot of people who go to the gym go on gym dates. It's just fun helping each other during workouts.
Fun helping each other out during workouts.
A predator.
Okay, this one's absolutely crazy.
Which is crazy because I'm older than you, but like I haven't really dated much. So you have me now. My XP bar is low, but so he told you that he's older than you. So you knew he had, so what is this whole like, oh, and he's 34. Like, what is this?
work. I haven't dated
This just seems like a whole bunch of bullshit, bro.
much so you have me now. My XP bar is low. Bro, that's some crazy work, and people were kind of clouding this. Bruh, he cheated for East. Are you serious? Oh no, even in the call, this dude is still doing the voice. Holy Riz of the century. That was low-key hard as hell. You know, I kind of wondered if you've ever yourself while watching what I send you. What?
Yeah, I mean, it's cringy, but it's nothing like.
Why would you do that? Why would you do any of
crazy.
that?
Bro said maybe. I want a yes or a no. Yes, of course I have. How could I not? Sugar daddy. Less than a month later, SYKKUNO would randomly ask for my PayPal account in DMs, then he'd waste no time in sending me money unprompted, something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd employ with women he'd express interest in. I want to reiterate, I have never asked him for his money, and he did this on his own volition. He bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, Resident Evil 9, because I expressed interest in the game. Hey.
I mean, did you turn it down, though? Like, did you turn it down, though? Because that's kind of telling. Like, if he's sending you money and you feel some type of way about it, like, if somebody was sending me money and I felt awkward about it, I'd be like, no. Like, if I didn't want them to send me, I don't want you to send me any money. But if you accepting it, how can you how can you say that's uncomfortable or that's weird? That's not weird. And how is he supposed to know that makes you feel weird? Because you're taking his money. Like, what?
To be that guy, but you could have returned the money if you didn't want it, so why is this even a point? Oh, here comes trouble, make it double. A calculated pattern of love bombing and manipulation. After speaking to Elf and Leia a couple days ago, we were both able to corroborate our experiences with SYKKUNO and learned that we were both victims of his. Okay, the biggest crime I see is the hotmail. SYKKUNO is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when he took my friend Elfa Leia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into a new apartment. Unk is down bad, paying for
I was about to say, like, yeah, if anything, it's just sad that he's honestly kind of living up to his personality. Like, that's sad, bro. Like, he seems like the kind of dude that would, like, send women money that he's interested in just to kind of, like, help them or impress them, and that's his way of showing that, like, he likes them or something. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's his thing. But, like, it's just kind of proving more. Like, he's just kind of... Yeah, that's what I expect out of him. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see this manipulation thing. I don't know if I missed it, but I don't think I haven't seen much really.
The messages, they seem pretty happy to take money from him and they go
No,
on trips
literally.
and stuff.
At 100,000 viewers in one stream, he was gaining 500,000 followers every single month.
And he couldn't even drop a band on the hose.
That SYKKUNO had the highest female demographic fan base compared to any other streamer, her included.
Fuck,
Basically
dude.
a performative male phenotype, and all these women fell for it.
It would also allow him to be one of the only male streamers to constantly be able to hang out with a majoritarily female friend group without him or them getting in trouble with their fan bases due to jealousy.
Girls would straight up ask him, why are you single? And he's like,
Also, I have a question for you. Why are you single? Like, how? Huh? That's a crazy question, lol. I think it's a combination of, like, playing too many games. Bro, you guys are coming off as weird as fuck in these texts, bro. You guys are like, bro, what?
I play too many video games. I have to play Jack's top lane. Wait, not that kind of predator.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
As Elfa Leia spoke with SYKKUNO, she'd tell him about rumors that she heard from someone else about how SYKKUNO had a roster of readily available women and how they all coincidentally were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. What are they scared of? Is he gonna ban them from the Among Us tournament? Ooh, SYKKUNO's girlfriend. The coincidence would lead me to finding out the truth about SYKKUNO happened last week. A popular male VTuber tried to slide in my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao. Bao. Out of concerns for her, I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation. When I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on, they asked me who it was. When I said my date was SYKKUNO, they immediately told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety.
Safety is number one priority.
So this is SYKKUNO's girlfriend. I've lived with him for over 2 years. We have been together since 21. Everything he's planning with you are things we plan together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry. What many of these women didn't know is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single, that behind the scenes he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024 in the same house. I mean, he's kind of a dickhead. Cheating is cringe, but like, predator might be a stretch. Master manipulator and dangerous predator.
Yeah, predator is such a crazy stretch. What is this terminology? Bro's just an asshole. That's all this is, man. He's just an asshole. Like, if, like, all this did, whoever made this document, the only thing you're showing is that you're weird as fuck. Like, you're the one that was, like, on him, like, low, like, you were the one that, you texted him first, and then you were the one constantly asking him, like, about dates, and about going on dates, or about fucking why he doesn't even have a girlfriend yet and shit like that. And he even told you how old he was. Like, he told you he was older than you, like, and you knew that. And then he sent you money and you took his money, but now you want to sit here and say, oh, that made me feel weird. And now you're talking about, oh, my friends told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety. What was the risk? Oh, he might fucking cheat on me. Who? No, you can't. That's no, like, no, that just means, yeah, don't go on the date with him. He's a piece of shit. He's not worth the time. But that's way different than not going for your personal safety. That's implying like he's gonna like physically do something to you, potentially. Like, that terminology is crazy, bro.
Looks inside.
You're
My
weird.
face went PNG. And then the girl who exposed him dropped the "I am beyond disappointed in you."
My disappointment is immeasurable. And my day is ruined.
Oh, and the call. Holy 17-minute call. Jesus.
Holy shit.
That's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still talk to me and be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's
insane, bro. That is genuine insanity. That is genuine insanity. I'm all for second chances. I'm gonna release a fucking Google Doc.
I'm just as confused as all of you. He's saying they don't want to talk anymore, and she's like, nah, you can still talk to me, but I don't forgive you.
you're telling
Like, what the fuck?
me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go on a date, and how you were serious about me, and how you really meant it, and how you wanted to go get a cat together.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me helping it go back to that, and
Well, obviously it's not gonna go back to that if you're actively cheating on her. It's
Not that excites you know, but this person sounds stuck up as hell.
only gonna get worse. I
Yeah,
think that's what
yeah.
you-
This chick is a bitch. That's just all this is. She literally told this man, I'm okay with second chances, and then she's out here posting a fucking Google Doc on this motherfucker. Yeah, she's a bitch, bro. She's two-faced as hell.
And I know you're smarter than that.
I'm not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are. Stop acting like you're a child.
His age isn't some kind of mystery. You chose
Yeah,
to DM
you
this
actively
47-year-old man.
You knew damn well in the back of your head that wasn't gonna end up well.
Yeah.
I also find it funny how these random e-girls came out with this and not, you know, the girlfriend who he cheated on. SYKKUNO's friends are all coming out saying it's disappointing, which, to be fair, it is. Cheating is cringe. You're the lowest of the low if you do it.
It's really not. It's cheating.
Whoa. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's fucking stupid and it's dumb and it's cringe, but like, yo, you got some bogus ass friends, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't know about y'all, bro. For me, though, if for whatever reason, fucking reason, if for whatever reason I cheated on my significant other and I got exposed for it, not saying that I do not like cheating, but I'm just saying for just in a hypothetical, if I was to ever do some shit like that and then I get exposed for it and then my friends are like, yeah, dude, that's fucking, yeah, or whatever, and they're going on the internet like being like, yeah, that's so disappointing, like they're they're shitting on me on the internet, I am dropping all of the motherfuckers. Are you serious? Like, listen, if you want to come and tell me personally, hey, man, you know, you cheated on your girl. That's really fucked up, bro. You can't be doing shit like that. Imagine how she feels. Oh, you know what? That's fair. That's what a friend does. Why the fuck, if you go on the internet, why the fuck are you on the internet talking about my business out there as my friend? Like, even if we're public figures and shit, why are you talking about my relationship business that, sure, it got posted up by somebody else that, you know, that was involved in the situation, but why would you feel the need to have to go out of your way to say something publicly? That's weirdo behavior to me, and I would drop any friend that does that shit to me. That's fucked up. I'm only saying that because I saw he showed a screenshot of what Valkyrie, right? She says some shit. Yeah, right here. Look. What do you think about SYKKUNO, Valkyrie? Disappointing. sad face. Like, that's like, you don't have to respond to anything. Especially if that's your friend. You can tell them, yo, I don't like that shit, but you don't have to respond publicly. You know, like, that's weird, bro. That's weird.
Pointing, which, to be fair, it is. Cheating is cringe. You're the lowest of the low if you do it.
Especially for this shit, bro. Because I guess, because I'm thinking, like, maybe some people sit there and be like, well, it's, you know, it got put on the internet, and everybody knows that Valkyrie, you know, was his friend or is his friend. So, like, you know, people are gonna ask her what they think of the situation since they know about it. And it's like, yeah, sure, but you could still, if you are his friend, sit there and be like, I'm just not gonna comment on that, bro. That's it. People could feel some type of way about it, but no, fuck that shit, bro. Just be like, nah, I'm not gonna comment on that. That's it, you know. Or you can be like, I don't condone cheating. I don't like cheating. I'm just not gonna comment on that situation though, because that's my friend and that's his own personal business, and I don't even agree that it's even out there. But you know, I'm not. You could. That's how a friend moves. What she did. That's weird. That's weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
It's really not. Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry. You can still talk to me and be like, make up for your actions.
Yeah. Why are you?
Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just as confused as all of you. But you can still talk to me if you want. You know, no big deal. Maybe we could play some Among Us with your other friends. This stuff was pretty silly that Debunker had to chime in.
It's not a tactic if the person is asking for it. Brother, it's not a tactic about money. If the person is asking for money and begs to receive money, you cannot say this. It has to be unprompted, unwarranted. It has to be, and even if it has to be after reluctance and resistance. That's the moment where it would be wrong. Well, I don't think I should be taking this, and you still do it? Wrong.
You know, stuff is really unemployed when XQC starts to make sense.
Love bumming me, dude.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, like, the logic makes sense. I can barely understand them, bro. Don't me wrong, I stutter a lot too, but I feel like I talk at least slow enough to when I do say what I want to say, it's pretty clear. This motherfucker stutters like me and is like, you know, and it's just like, and it's the reluctancy and the reluctance, and it's just like, chat, like, you know what I'm saying, chat, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna fucking rip my ears out of my head, bro. Like, holy shit.
Off.
And I think one thing that actually
Again, XQC is correct. These women don't show any reluctance to taking his money, so the fact that they think this is a gotcha is a bit of a flaw.
No, it's so
Summary.
weird.
Fake scumbag e-boy turns out to be a best expected, and clouch-chasing e-girls can't take accountability for themselves so easily because they wanted attention from someone rich and famous. Expected. He's not a predator. You don't have to sensationalize it. You all just acted like ghouls trying to use each other. Lily Pichu also chimed in saying, I feel like I don't really know who people are and it's a lot to unpack. I try to believe in people, but I've ended up disappointed so many times. I'm becoming more closed off. I'm taking a few days off. See you guys later. Stay safe. Stay comfy. I'm not even going to say his friends turned on him because the dude straight up cheated. Like, you know, whatever. I don't really care that a streamer cheated on his girlfriend, and I don't understand why everyone else is pretending they do either.
Yeah, no, like, I like the narrator, this dude over here, whatever his name is, I forgot his name. I thought it was gonna show me. What's his name? WestJet. Yeah, I get what he's saying, where he's just like, well, I mean, like, you cheated, so, like, you know, of course, like, you know, it makes sense. Sure, maybe, but, like, no, not even. I'm not even gonna give that in. No, I don't agree. It's not your business. Like, again, you can talk to your homie in private and be like, yo, I don't agree with that. That's not cool. Blah, blah, blah. And then have that conversation in private. Doing this in public is weird. Even if it was brought to the public by a person involved, it doesn't give you an excuse to go out of your way to have to say something about someone who's supposed to be your friend. That's a weirdo move. That's a weirdo behavior, bro. That's weird. His friends turned on him. His friends fully turned on him. I would drop all of them. Fuck them. Like, seriously.
You're wrong about the SYKKUNO situation. It was between two consenting adults. You can't be mad at two consenting adults. I don't understand why you're upset.
This was like Hiroshima 2 for the Asian
facts.
girls.
That's
It was
literally
devastating.
what it
But
is.
predator? Really? Piece of sure. Asshole? Definitely. But let's not just throw these words around.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this was a glazer. The guy who makes this video is a glazer. Like, this guy coordinated the release of this video because he's a big ass fucking glazer. Like, this is just, it's uncharitable. Like, it's not manipulative yet.
Dirty
It
game
can
of
be,
facade to lure
but
women
I
into
don't
a
see-
false narrative.
Also, one of the girls was straight up telling him she doesn't have money and she used the crying emoji.
I need money. I need money. You need money? Oh my god! Don't do that! Stop it!
XQC was not a fan of this Mugen video. He was calling him a glazer and their beef was escalating. He was so pressed for some reason, he even left a comment. Let's check it out. If he can only date people that are as or more famous than he is, then who could he have dated during his peak era? There were literally 0 creators who would qualify for that. Please clarify. He could have dated Pokimane, his girlfriend. He could have simply dated his girlfriend that he lived with and not lied to her for over 5 years while playing dating simulator with every female content creator in existence. But sure, man, let's instead farm clips calling cheating based. Real classy.
I just thought, yo, he's gonna the GOAT.
So this old clip...
Well, okay, I was gonna say nobody said it was based, but okay, maybe, okay, XQC said it, but I don't think it's based. I don't agree that it's based or anything. Again, cheating is not good at all. If you want to cheat on your partner, just fucking break up with him. It's not that fucking hard. But holy fuck, the way people are playing this up, you would think that they're literally calling the man a predator, and then you just find out that the only thing that's being exposed about bro is that he's kind of like, yeah, like a piece of shit to be in a relationship with, which I mean, sure, if you want to have drama, I guess, but to play it up like, to call this man a predator and to play it up like he's this like fucking evil like monster demon, when you have people out there, real creators out there that are being talked about as potential genuine predators, like a fucking Dr. Disrespect. This shit just doesn't matter. Just full stop. This shit just doesn't matter. And it's disgusting. I feel bad for SYKKUNO, bro. It's disgusting to have this man's name be tarnished and defamed low-key. Like, low-key, if I was SYKKUNO, lawsuit. I am suing for defamation on this chick and literally anybody else that was involved with this document. I would sue the fuck out of them for defamation, because dude, this is like such a fucking, this is crazy, bro. I would make an example out of her. Be like, no, bro, like if you want to say that I'm a piece of shit, that I'm a cheater, that's one thing. But you calling me a predator on the internet, and it's being repeated by other people on the internet that have no connection towards me. They're just random people that saw your video or saw something on the internet that said that I was a predator, and they just repeated it. That's defamation. You're damaging my reputation. I would sue the fuck out of her, bro. Fuck that. Yeah, no, bro, that's crazy. I would drop all your friends too, bro. Like, all of them suck.
Surfaced of XQC giving SYKKUNO advice back in the day, and it aged like fine wine.
You could get a girlfriend a date for like a whole year if you just... What? Yeah, man.
Chat. I trained the man well, chat. Guys. I gave him some golden advice, and he took it to heart, man. What can I say?
Oh, it's almost like two things are weird, and he's also a piece of for cheating. Crazy. If you made it this far, you're forced to subscribe to my channel because we both know you're unemployed as hell and you fit right in.
Hey, bro. Hey. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Oh, that's a good video, though. I will already left it a like, so that is a good video. But that's craziness. As I get older on this internet shit, bro, the more shit that comes out about certain people, especially when they're like releasing documents and like shit like that, the more I'm just like, alright, bro, like this is just some bullshit, man. Like, this is crazy, bro. I feel bad for this dude. I do, just a little bit. When it comes to being called and being labeled a predator, I feel bad for him because he doesn't deserve that label at all. That's such a fucked up label to put on anybody, and it's so it's crazy. It's necessary when you're using it the right way, but when it's being used in such a malicious way, it is, bro. It really is disgusting, bro. But when it comes to the cheating shit, I don't care. But I mean, yeah, bro, don't cheat. Fuck, like, I don't know. It's nothing to fucking like be like damn him over or like be like he's such a fucking horrible person for it. You know, he just sucks to date. He's immature. Just doesn't know how to handle his emotions. That's why instead of like breaking up with his girlfriend when he's not interested in her or is actively looking for somebody else, he just cheats on her. And then that's why even when he's trying to attract women that he does like, he doesn't even know how to really talk to them well without sounding so fucking weird. He sends them money and shit because that's his way of flirting or getting them to like him, is just basically buying their attention and shit. He's like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I feel bad. This is just dirty laundry that didn't need to come out. Like, this was just clearly just what's the word? It's just it's just clearly like retaliatory. Like the chick that posted it was just so upset that he was just seeing multiple women at the same time, and she just wanted to expose him and try to ruin him, and all she did was expose herself for being a fucking weirdo, two-faced bitch. That's crazy, bro. But anyways, man, if y'all like the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, I'm gonna leave the video link to this video on WestJet's channel. I'm putting that in the description below, so make sure y'all check that out. Make sure y'all also check out the TikTok account that is in my description. I'm trying to post more stuff on TikTok, just clips and stuff, or just genuine skits. I'm just trying to post in general, you know. So if y'all want to see some of that, make sure y'all check out the TikTok below. Follow me on Instagram, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out, bro. Yeah.